Hi guys, I just wanted to pop on here real quick. I decided to can the sweet banana peppers that we turn into pepperoncinis, I guess. And so I'm just gave them a good cleaning with water and a little bit of vinegar. And then I cut the ends off and then I core them. I use a vegetable peeler. It's like the best thing ever to core peppers. And this one's really no good for peeling potatoes anymore, but I save it to core the seeds out of our peppers, jalapenos and these peppers. And the reason why I'm not saving these seeds is because they were planted right next to the jalapenos. So because of cross-pollination, these aren't hot to eat, but the seeds could generate a hot banana pepper. And I don't want that. So this is what I do, and I'll show you in a second the recipe that I use. I'll also link it in the video. The book, I got it off of Amazon. You can get it directly from the author. But I'm not going to show the whole canning process just because I do what I do. And it works, you know, I use safe water bath canning methods. But I'm not going to put it out there for criticism. So it's what I've done for a very long time. It's what my mother-in-law does. So I will show you as I go, and then I'll show you the final products. So this is the book that I use. Like I said, I got it off of Amazon. I think you can go on through her Instagram page, which I'll also link below. It's a Minnesota from Scratch on Instagram. So like I said, I'll tag her also. But I just use the pickled jalapeno slices recipe. There's also a refrigerator pickle version. That's what I was going to do. And that's what I'll do with the leftovers, because my canner holds 7 pint jars. So those are washed and sterile now. And then I have my brine. That's already, the salt's already dissolved. So I'm just keeping it hot. But yeah, I'll link this book down below. So this is what I do. It's super easy, but for those that might not even realize, is I just take it and scrape them out. And if there's any kind of leftovers, I just scrape them out. I also cut off any bad spots that might be on there. I just do that to all of them. Now, some people wouldn't go through the bother, but I like using the brine sometimes for other things, or adding it to, like if I'm doing a roast or something. Sometimes that little bit of vinegar, salty vinegar kind of brine, it's kind of tasty. Or to make a salad dressing with. I'll strain out all the solids, which I could do with this. The seeds do take up a lot of room. So that's what I do. I'm going to do that to all of them until the jars are full. Okay. So I'll show you in a minute that I got the tomato bed pulled out, but I'm going to, like I said, I bought onions at the nursery, so I've just been separating them. You just gently pull them apart like this. And there's a whole lot of yellow onions here. I realize I don't need all of these, so I'm just pulling out the big ones for right now. And if I end up finding room for the little guys and I can keep them alive, then I'll use them. So I'm just gently just separating them. And usually I do this in February, but they had them, so if I can get them to grow and harvest them 2 months earlier, or actually February, so that's 3 months. 1, 2, 3, 4 months earlier. Shoot, I'll take it. So, but we are getting into cold, so we'll see. So just separate them just like that. So now I'm going to show you a couple right here and then I'll get the rest planted and then show you when I'm all done. Like I've said, I did half the bed. I was going to do them. I thought I was only going to have enough to do like 4-foot sections, but I have enough onions to do whole beds. So I think that's what I'm going to do since I'm already early. I think I'm going to do one whole bed, which is 3 by 12 of yellow, 3 by 12 of red, and 3 by 12 of white. I just have to figure out where I'm going to put them while I still have tomatoes. So I'll figure that out in a little bit. But so I just do that. And I try to bring it up a little bit and kind of firm it as I bring up. And then same with this one. Same with this one. And I am planting them a little bit close together because for some reason, I mean, I get probably medium-sized onions. I don't get the big honking ones, so this is what I'm gonna do. And I'm still pulling up roots from the tomatoes. Okay, so here's some of them already. There's the celery plant was volunteer, and then there's 36. Those are, like I said, the yellow Spanish onions. And then I'm just gonna get on all the gaps filled in. And this is the area I'm working on right now. Okay, here's a much better angle. Sorry about that last one. I was sitting down trying to maneuver a tripod and these sticks, and it just wasn't working. So I believe there's 72 total in this bed. The marigolds obviously will die off with the first frost. I think the celery will be all right. So I just need to get these watered in. I'm not going to set up drip to them. Right now there's some spray emitters. I'm going to let them do what they're going to do, and then I'll supplement where it doesn't reach. But so, and that's all I have left. So I have to find a home for those. I might go through here and just plug them in empty spots. So I'm going to get everything watered in and see where I'm at. Okay, everything is watered in. I was able to, I think I got 10 more planted in the empty spots. So, and then I turned the sprinklers on, or the misters on, or drippers on, and it just wasn't putting out enough. So I have too much hooked up to it, I think because of the broccoli over there. So I'll probably have to hand water until we start getting some rain, which is fine. Yeah, so there's all the yellow onions. Yeah, these are Spanish yellow onions. And then I'm going to get, I think, spinach planted in there tomorrow. Although I'm going to need 2 whole beds for the red onions and the white onions. So I'm not sure where those are going to go just yet. They might end up in grow bags. That's what I did. But I had that horrible dirt. So I'll just make sure to use good soil. Anyway, so I'm going to wrap it up tonight. And I will pick it up hopefully in the next couple days. So if I don't see you guys before Friday, do what makes you happy. And remember to be kind to one another.